It's time to start taking care of ourselves. It's time to take our life back. It's time to distance ourselves. You don't have to cut yourself off from people, but just give a little distance. Once you give them distance, when you're with them again, you can make the most of it. But if you really want to get in tune with what you need to do, you need to get distance from these people. I see so many people today that they're so codependent. They need this person, they need that person, they lose themselves in all these people. And when you're young, it's cool to have a lot of people, friends, and or let's say you have a lot of siblings and you're close with your siblings. Like that's a good thing, right? But I'm talking about once you get to like 18, 19, 20, you got to really start taking time out for yourself so that you are your best person around your friends or your family or your coworkers. You don't need to always be attached to the hip to people no more. And if you do, it's more of a detriment to yourself. uh I'm not saying for everybody. I'm just speaking, generally, that the more distance you can give people, the more you can really see their true intentions and really see the truth. Because you might think you're really close to somebody and you give them a little distance, and then you find out, well, I wasn't really that close with them. It was just sort of like an in the moment kind of thing, but they didn't really need me how I needed them. And then you just move on. Or you might give someone some space, and then, once you come back to them, it's just like old times again. And then you realize, like, that's a great thing. Because if people just need you in the moment to like constantly do stuff, and then they're just like stringing you along, but they're not there for long term, it's kind of like, they're using you or they just need you. But, what's the point if it's just on some like, all right, I'm just doing this and I'm just doing that for them right here, right now. But it's kind of like you're just like uh enabling them because they don't really need your relationship. They just need what you're offering. Like you're talking to them, or you're listening to them, or you're buying them something, or you're giving them a ride. But they have other people that they're already, you know, with. That's why that, if you give them distance and then it's like a done deal, that's what I do with everybody. I give everybody distance because I'd rather have them leave my life than to just get used for like a couple weeks, couple months, even a couple years. Like, you know, honestly, I got kind of a weird situation because I kind of like, I kind of like don't try to get to know people. I kind of try to just like, I kind of try to put up this front like I'm kind of like, like scary or aggressive. I don't try to do it. It just happens naturally. Like people get afraid to like speak to me or like come to me. Like they think I'm like this big scary dude. But the truth is I got a big heart and I really love people. It's just hard for me to let people in because when I really love somebody, I really, really love them. So the more people I let in, the bigger my network gets and the harder it is to manage everything. So, I don't just go about and just always make friends and just always talk to everybody anymore. I used to do that when I was younger, but now I let people come to me. I post up. I let people come to me. I let people talk to me. Just like making YouTube videos. I speak and people listen to me, right? I no longer try to please people, or I no longer try to be like chasing after people. I'll just let them come to me. And some people come to me, some people don't. Cause I respect somebody that's bold, that goes after what they want. If they put themselves out there for me, then I'm like, I respect that. And the only reason I don't chase after people is because I don't really need nobody else. Cause the more people I get, the more I get attached to them, and people don't be forever like that. The in Earth, in the human race, humans are what they are. Not everyone not everyone is the same. People don't need people forever like that. They probably just need you for like the moment. I need people forever. Like, well, I don't mean I need them forever, but I at least want to be in good terms with them forever. If I see them, I want to be able to speak to them. If I see them on the side of the road, I want to give them a ride. I don't ever just want to fall out with somebody and just like be on bad terms or something. Even if I fell out with somebody, I want to at least be on good terms. I want them to know I love them. So I'm not with all the just like bouncing from person to person. One week this person's my friend, the next week that person is my friend. I'm not with any of that. Mostly I just post up, just be by myself, and people come to me. People do gravitate towards me. People try to be my friend. Like some people that want everyone to like them, they keep trying to get me to like them because they need everyone to like them. So I'm kind of like, that's kind of how I suck people in, because I'll be like, well, I don't even like you. I don't even like you. Like by my body language and by the way I talk. Like I don't say I don't like them, but I just be, they clearly know like I don't really mess with them like that. So then they keep trying to please me and like make me laugh or like try to do something, and then I'll just be like getting turned off by them. Like, why do you got to get me to like you? Cause like I already been known a lot of people just like you. So why do you want me to like you? Because all the people like you, Ben already did me dirty or just left me. So you know, why should I just cave into you because you need everyone to like you? Because I don't need everyone to like me. People just naturally like me based on my honesty, the way I speak, my actions. I don't be trying to make everyone like me or something like that. I just be trying to be me, and people usually like me, or people hate me, or whatever, or people will make up a rumor about me. But I'll just keep being me until the day I go. Like I'm not with all like the immature stuff no more. Cause like the more you chase after people, then there be drama, then this person, that person, all this like I'm just gonna let people come to me straight up. Cause like people do be coming to me, and then I'll just be like, yeah, yeah, like just let them talk to me. Not that I'm like a nobody or like a zero, like a loser. Like I'm not like that. It's more that I just pretend to be like not that interesting because I want to see who really wants me, like who really wants to be around me type stuff. I don't want to keep chasing after them and pretending to be somebody I'm not. Like I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm not even like that attractive. I'm not even that special. People just naturally gravitate towards me. People naturally look at me. People naturally want to talk to me. People naturally want to be my friend. People naturally respect me. People naturally just everything. Like I'm so blessed in this world the way people treat me. Even though my whole life I haven't been treated well, because some people get jealous of like how people naturally come up to me, naturally want to like meet me or be around me, or like people be getting jealous, and then all of a sudden it's like then there be rumors about me that I'm not even like involved in. Like it gets crazy to the point where some people will give you attention positively, some people give you attention negatively, but people always want to put my name out there or speak to me or look at me or like, you get what I'm saying? It's it's like it's like people just naturally gravitate towards me, and I'm already past all that because all the people I already came in contact with, all the people I already loved, all the people I already just, have a heart for, have feelings for. It's like hard to start back over again, like start fresh. It's too hard. And most of these people that gravitate towards me, they might have not really felt those things yet. So they want me to be that person for them. But it's so hard to be that person because every time I see them, I be thinking about like the other one and then the other one. And then it gets to the point where I don't even think about none of them no more. I just think of each person as like a person. Like I don't think about their name. I just think about like, well, that's them, and this is what I want to do for them. But I don't really be getting attached to them like that. I mean, I do, but the more people you get attached to, the more you start to just think like, man, like I want to be there for them, and I want to do this stuff for them. But like, I don't really need them like that. I don't really need people like that because when people gravitate towards you, you want to do the best to like help them or like please them. But at the same time, then you be thinking like, man, like it's like a never ending cycle of people needing something from you. And then you just be thinking like, well, like I could get attached to this person, but like it's harder the more people you start to like get attached to. It's like the harder then. So eventually you just want to like have people that are there forever, or at least you could like call up or like say like, hey, you mind if I come visit? Because like these people that you come into contact with and then never see them again, it's like, man, I done stopped chasing after any of those people because it just feels like they have a lack of loyalty, kind of like a lack of respect, and just they don't have like the same emotions I have. Like they just be having like some like life is a game and like who really cares about anybody type of attitude. And I be having like a if I like you, if I like feel a good feeling about you, I'm about to do anything for you. I'm about to really like. But let's say I just met somebody and they're already acting funny, and then something bad happened to them. Like, why am I supposed to feel bad about that? Oh, you're saying so and so is steady over here doing drugs, and then they overdose, and I'm supposed to be tripping? Like, I've been known they're acting funny, and I just met them. Why would I get attached to them? I didn't like them. I care about them, but I don't feel bad when something bad happens to them. They're in control of themselves. Am I supposed to be over here feeling bad about somebody because they're making bad decisions? Lots of people make bad decisions. If they ask me for their advice, I tell them, stop doing drugs, stop doing that, stop doing this. I care about people, but I don't feel bad for them for their mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but at least make a mistake in the right direction. Don't make a mistake in the wrong direction, like, oh yeah, let me do this. Oh, now all of a sudden I'm a drug addict. At least make a mistake in the right direction, like, oh, I tried this job, but it wasn't the right job for me. Oh, I tried to do this, but it just didn't work out. You shouldn't be trying things that are everyone is telling you is going to ruin your life. But some people just don't have good guidance and they never even get the knowledge or anything. And that is what it is, you know. It's just unfortunate when bad things happen to them, but who am I to be getting down about it? Because I just met them. You know how many people that there are out there, and just because I met them, I'm supposed to feel bad? It's more like a wake up call to me, like, I'll never do any of the stuff they did because look at what just happened to them. You get what I'm saying? I don't really be feeling bad for somebody like, oh my God, why them? Like, I just met you. Am I supposed to feel bad because we have a similarity of being like in the physical world together? Bad things happen to people every day. There's people without food, water, shelter. I'm supposed to feel bad for someone of a drug addict who probably comes from money, who probably just decided to mess their life up. Like I said, I care about these people, but I don't feel bad for them one bit. I'm supposed to feel bad because of their bad decision. I won't even let it get to me. I won't even let it bring me down. I won't let nothing affect me. Why would I let any of that stuff affect me? I'm not trying to sound selfish, but I only let myself affect me. I don't care if someone is screaming in my face. I don't care if someone is hitting me. I do not care no more. All I care about is me. I care about other people, but I only let my things affect myself because I can only control myself. So if so and so slipped and broke their back, I care about them, but I do not feel bad for them because when you feel bad for somebody, it's like tainting yourself. Like, oh, now I feel bad for them. Like, of course you care about them, you want the best for them, but why would you put your feelings into somebody else? Like, oh, blah blah blah. Like of course, if you really are attached to them, you love them, you've been around them, it's different. But if you just are getting to know somebody, or like it's somebody that people say you're supposed to be close to, but you're not even like close to them like that, you don't even have that kind of relationship, and then oh, everybody feels bad and they're crying, like I just don't understand. Like I be crying in my own world about my own stuff, and I will cry about other people, but I don't really let things get me down because I already know it's bad out there. I already know there's bad things happening all the time. So if it's some sort of like associate or like a friend of a friend of a friend and this happened to them, it doesn't even surprise me anymore to break down and cry. I'm more likely to cry if I've seen like somebody like just something tragic out on the street, or like somebody without food, or just somebody without like shelter, like just all types of things will make me cry. But like people get so narcissistic with the people they know. Oh, so and so's cousin's brother's uncle passed away, and it gets them so down. Or somebody on social media, like some celebrity, like oh, Chris Brown just passed away. Oh, I'm devastated. I can't go to work because of some fictional person that I've never met. I've only seen them on TV died. Like it's people's just excuses to be in their feelings, in their negative feelings. Like people be making excuses to be negatively feeling negative. If you really feel positive, nothing can bring you down or break that or take that away from you. I don't care any death, anything bad that happens. I don't care if you break your freaking back. You could still be positive. The pain is there, the physical pain is there. But what I'm saying is your emotions is all your mindset. You can be positive in any situation. And if you don't believe me, why don't you look at anybody who has ever struggled? Because people can be positive without anything, any possessions, any money. It's the most richest and the most privileged people that are the ones that feel the worst. They feel sad. They feel bad for themselves. Seriously, look into this. The people with hardly anything or in the worst situations, even look at people in like prison. There's people that are happy in prison. They make the best of it. They do the time. They don't let the time do them. Do you get what I'm saying? Of course there's people really negative in prison too. But you get what I'm saying? You go to any of the worst spots in the world or the worst situations, and there's probably more happy people than sad people. It's just the most richest and privileged people, or just the people that have it the best, that usually think negative or get affected by all these deaths or things happening in the world. Seriously, really think about it. Like just think about it. Like research your history and just look into like some of the most messed up things that's happened. People will sing, people will come together as a community, people will make good in bad. But people in good situations will make bad of it. That's why you really just gotta live life in your own terms, man. Don't let anybody get you down. Don't let anybody tell you the sky is blue or the sky is green or the dirt is red. Don't let people tell you nothing. You protect how you feel inside. You feel good. If you don't feel good, get by yourself, process your emotions, sit by yourself for one whole day. I guarantee you'll feel good by the end of it. It's that people get too clenched on to other people, and that affects how they feel. Because you have to suppress your emotions around people because you want to constantly impress them or fit in with them. And then you might be feeling real bad about something that happened, but you just got to keep smiling and pretending. I'll never do that. I'm myself to the day. You get what I'm saying? I'll be myself to the day. I'll be who I am. I'll stand on how I feel. If someone pisses me off, you piss me off. Straight up. People learn not to piss me off no more. Or they'll just piss me off behind my back. But people will not piss me off to my face no more. And not that many things piss me off. But what I mean is just like blatant disrespect. Just trying to get me down. Intentional stuff will piss me off to the point where I'll just not want to be around them no more. It's the best way to teach people is just, hey, to have my time, you got to respect me. I'm not going to be spending time with you if that's the way you treat me. You get what I'm saying? Because people are a dime a dozen, not your closest people. Those are one in a million. But what I mean is when you just meet somebody, don't just put up with anything they do. You got to have some respect for yourself and you got to stick up for yourself. When you just meet somebody, that's when you got to be the boldest and you got to make sure they respect you the most. If they say something to piss you off, say, you know what, that kind of offended me. I think I'm going to take off. Maybe I'll see you again. Maybe I won't. You say that, they'll probably respect you forever. But you can't just get into these relationships and be pushed around and be bullied or just, come on, man, don't do that. It's a little different if you've been with people forever because there's already issues or little things and then you just got to work through it, right? But these new people, do not let them step on your toes. Do not let them criticize people in your life because they don't know you yet. How can they have any kind of like opinion about you or your life? Anyways, man, that's all I really got to say. If you watched all the way until the end, I just want to say thank you for listening. And if you think I'm crazy, it's okay. But yeah, I just wanted to get my feelings out to people because maybe this video could help somebody that really needs it.